Sacrifice an artifact, create 2 treasure tokens. Okay. Sacrifice a non-creature artifact, create 2 1/1 colorless construct artifact creature tokens. Ooh, he has my attention. He's not blue, so he cuts out Master of Ethereum, but he lets me keep cranial plating, which, ooh, I was really hoping to keep cranial plating and Master of Ethereum. Okay, if he didn't have haste, he'd be terrible. Let's just point that out straight away. But it does have haste. And I was wondering and waiting to see what the next artifact commander could be. This is one of them. Like, for sure. Like, without question. It's literally made to be so. That's stupid paste. I don't know why that happens. So we have red, white, black, possible artifact commander. I feel like the haste is what is yeah. Sacrifice an artifact creature. Create 2 treasure tokens. Sacrifice a non-creature artifact. Create 2 1/1 colorless construct artifact tokens. So if you don't have one, you probably have the other. So I really wouldn't want to sack a land to him. That'd be horrific. So it's still dependent on what's in play. But generically, sacrificing artifacts is terrible. Like, why would I do that? Why would I do that? Yes, I'm excited he can be a commander. Yes, I'm excited that he has haste, which is great. If anything, again, he would be unplayable without haste. So let me think. So I got my artifact lands. Got my artifact lands. I'm not sacrificing artifact lands. I got my artifact creatures. Sacrifice a non-creature artifact. Sacrifice an artifact creature. Create treasure tokens. Treasure tokens. Mana Excel. Next turn, you can sack the treasure token to create the creatures. So you start the process off. Let's say you sacrifice, I don't know, generic artifact creature. Or you could do either way. So let's say it's Chromatic Star. You set Chromatic Star, which is probably your best possible value proposition because you draw a card. Then you get to your 2 constructs, and then next turn you can sacrifice 1 to get 2 tokens. So it's replacing the one you lose and giving you a slight bonus. Because you kill 1 to get 2. Kill 1 to get 2. Play Solemn Simulacrum. Kill Solemn Simulacrum. Get 2 treasure tokens. So turn 4. Play Solemn. Get you land and play tapped, I'm pretty sure. So Simulacrum. Crap. There it is. Solemn Simulacrum. Enters the battlefield. You may search your library for a basic land card. Put that card on the battlefield tap, then shuffle your library. When it dies, draw a card. Now, if I'm playing Arkham Jackson is way more powerful than this guy. So, but that limits you to mono blue, which isn't that bad of a thing. You don't get to play cranial plating, but the whole deck is way different for Arkham. Arkham, I'm pretty sure it's Arkham or Axum. Dagson? No? Crap. Okay, hold on. Arkham Dagson. Target artifact creature's controller sacrifices it. That player may search their library for a non-creature artifact and put it on the battlefield. So this is pretty much what you're competing against for power level for artifact relevant commander. Honestly, I haven't found an artifact relevant commander I've been happy with yet. I mean, you could play Arkham Dagson and throw down Lotus, and you realistically can't do Lion's Eye Diamond. I mean, you could. You could blow your hand out, all your spells, sacrifice some small artifact creature, get some big beefy artifact into play. I mean, you could guarantee this turn 3 most of the time, activate it turn 4 unless they kill it. Like, if they can't kill it, you're wrecking them. I definitely have played this before, though, and if they keep killing it, you're such a letdown. Like, if they keep killing it, it's such a letdown. So would I want this thing to be an engine for me? Because I really like some of the new white cards. I really like some of the new red cards. Lets me keep cranial plating around, which makes me feel good. It's a 3-drop, which means I can play one of the other Moxes that I wouldn't have played, because even though I still can't get like the early mana out of it, a 0 is still relevant on turn 3. I don't need to color fix like that bad. So is the value proposition just not there? Like, so it's turn 4 unless you can speed them out somehow. And then you get 2 treasure tokens, and it's kind of whoop-de-doo. Or you get 2 1/1s, and it's kind of whoop-de-doo. I suppose you could have an enter the battlefield relevant effect for artifacts, or like creatures. I mean, he kind of fits the bill for sacrifice commander to an extent, because you're sacking it, it's in the graveyard, But everything that goes in the graveyard is going to be really crappy. I mean, you could Goblin Welder back your value-driven spell? I'm having a hard time with this. Like, I can add a lot of value to this, but what's the point of adding value when I could just go for more power? Like, why wouldn't I want to play return enormous artifact from my graveyard to play? Why am I putting crappy little cards that draw into as a fixture around my deck? Can I gain a double advantage from him? Because I was trying to gain a double advantage with a different commander for the artifact deck. The top of your library is slightly different colors. You know what? Let's add this to the artifact deck quick. Oh. Save. So that's the thing, like, he doesn't really give you that much of a value proposition. Like, who cares? You're able to sacrifice, like, it has to be relevant. You're able to sacrifice artifacts on demand. Like, it has to be relevant. Because why would I ever play this when I could play Arkham Dagson, for example? Or other weird examples like Depala for vehicles. Or Elrond, and just name artifact. Or Elsha of the Infinite and literally play artifacts from the top of my library. Like, Elsha literally draws me cards for 5. Where I think the only home runs that are new and artifact are Urza and probably Shimmer Dragon. So I'm just trying to think, what does he really gain me? I think it's functional, but am I playing crappy cards that I normally wouldn't play in order to enable sacrifice? And I feel like the answer is yes. So yeah, I feel like quite literally, why would I play this? Trying to convince myself here. Like, do I have a way to untap this? Like, there's some value proposition here. There's some kind of value proposition. It probably mostly has to do with starting off on non-creature artifact. There's something here. It's just, why am I playing shitty spells I would normally not play? Like, if I play Chromatic Star, I sack it, I draw a card, I get 2 tokens. Okay. Where does that lead me afterwards? Like, where does that lead me? I don't want to sack my baubles because they don't auto draw on death. I lose every Tezzeret available if I play him. Well, not well. Is it every Tezzeret? What colors is he again? Yes, every Tezzeret. I don't see it. I mean, I've already done the value proposition on this probably a ton of times. And I really like the haste. It's just, what am I getting out of it? I mean, there's probably a tonnage of spells you wouldn't normally play, but since that's your commander, you can play them. And I don't think I want to make terrible spells better. Like, I just don't. there's no combination so far that makes me want to do this. I mean, I know that there are really low-end effects that like return artifacts in white that cost like 1 or maybe 2. Like, why would I sack Expedition Map? Did I bring it back somehow? Like, my commander's not bringing it back. Why would I play Golden Egg to draw a card and get some tokens? Because you would have to play garbage like Golden Egg. And Guild Globe. And slightly better things like Ichor Wellspring. But still terrible. Like, I guess your commander enables you to draw 3 cards for 2 mana. So if I keep that in mind and base my draw effects around hyper efficiency 2-drops, I guess I could justify it. But what else is my deck about? Why am I not just playing Arkham Daxon and playing for power? Like, I'm gonna have the artifact for Arkham Daxon. It's gonna die. And then I get something crazy good out. Where on the flip side, I don't know, I get to draw 3 cards. Trying really hard to come up with what the advantage is to this. Like, what do I gain to have sacrifice artifact always available? I mean, there are some really, really old, really, really terrible spells that are better from having that always available. they add mana, essentially. Oh, there's the other 2-drop. When Mycosynth Wellspring enters the battlefield or is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, and put it into your hand. So it doesn't even go into play. If an artifact or creature entering the battlefield causes a triggered, it's not a triggered ability. But it could. No, it's not a triggered ability, so it could combo with something, right? Right? Oh god. Retributive Wand. Ugh. That's what this deck would do. Literally that. And every other spell that did that. There is at least 6. At least 6. But why wouldn't I just play Semblance Anvil? I mean, it is your commander. I don't know. I have all these ideas swirling around at the moment. Skeleton Shard. Skull Clamp. Staff of Domination to untap it. Does that work? Is that value driven enough for me to give a crap? You get 2 treasure tokens. Nope. I mean, you untap it once, you get a slight bonus. So you get to sack something again. I'm kind of going with who cares. Terrarion. Oh god. Hey guys, Terrarion draws me a card. Look at my commander, isn't it awesome? But what else does the deck do? It can't be this shitty. Like, I mean, if I'm playing Arkham Daxon, I could literally just throw down and get the magic mirror. Sending on permanents for players, give each other counter, no. I don't see the value proposition. Just don't. Trust me, I'm looking pretty heavily for a value proposition for an artifact commander. And... oh no! If you would create a food clue or treasure token, instead create one of each. Oh no! Oh, I stumbled into a value proposition for him. You can always create treasure tokens. There's probably other stuff that always creates clue or food tokens. And they're all artifacts. So I would get a... if you would create a clue, food, or treasure token, instead create one... oh god, so you would get... so you would get 2 clues and 2 foods per activation. And it's an artifact that's searchable in your artifact deck with white or black or red. Feels really gross. I don't want to do it. Academy Manufacturer. Oh no, I could make modular relevant too. Oh no. Really don't want to make modular relevant. I sort of do, but it's sort of a joke. But you're staring down other power levels like Audacious Reshapers and just thinking, I mean, I guess it gives you the option. It gives you the option to Goblin Welder your crap token into something better. I mean, red does draw, discard, black does mill draw. Oh god. Is this your token engine? Token. It's a token. It's a token sacrifice engine. Token sacrifice engine. and it gives you 1 bonus. And you could double that bonus by playing a bunch of shitty cards. It's sadly getting better as I keep going down my list from my crazy artifact search. And it is red, white, black, red, white, black. I definitely was crapping on Brea before. Mostly because I had to pay 2. I don't have to pay 2 with this guy. Don't have to pay 2. Crappy cards get better. Oh, that's blue, so it's not even playable, but yeah, so gain 2 life, dies, draw a card. And you got Fligree Familiar as well that does the same thing. And this thing technically does the same thing on enter the battlefield. 2 life, draw a card. And since it's a creature, you would get treasure tokens. Oh no, I'm finding things like clone shell. Oh no. Fligree Familiar. 2 life, draw a card. So the value proposition on this probably isn't quite strong enough. I would draw the card, it would replace itself. I don't care about the 2 life. But I could play cheaper things that also draw me a card. But this gets me treasure tokens while the other one gets me creatures. This is tough. some really terrible things that I most likely looked over that are always, always terrible. But oh, you could play Junk Driver. Turn another target artifact card from your graveyard to your hand. So Junk Driver doesn't draw you a card, but it combos, that doesn't combo, synergizes with everything. Master Transmuter. Wouldn't get to play Memnarch. Metalworker is surprisingly terrible. I never seem to have cards in my hand. Like, so Goblin Welder, Meteor Golem into play. You got Muzio that puts artifacts directly onto the battlefield as well. See, the thing in 3 colors, you get perfect mana in 3 colors. Like, it's really, really, really easy to get perfect mana in 3 colors. Scrap Trawler for value proposition. Oh no, well, it's off color, but Shardless Agent. Sorcerer's Broom. Oh no, Sorcerer's Broom. Treasure Keeper. Oh god. I don't know if it's worth it. Like, you're basing your deck around your draw engine of really shitty spells that you wouldn't normally play. So, turn 4, play Treasure Keeper, sack it. You get something else that costs 3 or less. I don't know what that does for you. It could just be another shitty spell from your shitty spell list. get 2 treasure tokens and a shitty spell. I'm gonna do one more search and then I'm gonna stop the video. I just want to know. Okay, so artifact creature, non-creature artifact. So let's do. So it has to be an artifact. Vertimanicos, visual spoiler, commander. Do I want to do dies or graveyard? Let's do dies. So So value proposition could be any level but of mana, but realistically should be a max of 4 unless you're getting something amazing. Like modular, I don't care. Because you can't put it on the commander. And you get tokens. Mirror retriever? What are you retrieving? Another 1/1. 2 damage. Cathodion. Harvest Hand. Like, what are you getting? No. Like, no. Workshop assistant. Apparently there's 3 of those effects now. So you got mirror retriever, junk driver, workshop assistant. Like, I just don't see it. Oh no, draws Scorpion. Untap target artifact. So it's not combo, but value. Dingus Staff. But Treasure Keeper. Let's see. You know, I guess I'll take the mystery box. Yes, I will take the mystery box from Treasure Keeper and see what pops up. I'm just trying to think what the value proposition is off of Jansen here. And he pretty much just draws me cards. Again, I could play really janky stuff like Dingus Staff. Whenever a creature is put into a graveyard from play, Dingus Staff deals 2 damage to that creature. No, that doesn't work. I thought it was, never mind. I thought it was anybody, but let's see, what other super ultra jank is available to me? Suchi is available to me. Add 4 mana to my mana pool. Oh damn, Summoner's Egg finally becomes good. When Summoner's Egg comes into play, you may remove a card in your hand from the game face down. When Summoner's Egg is put into a graveyard from play, turn the imprinted face down card face up. If that card is a creature card, put it into play under your control. It has to be a creature? Okay, either way, something finally made Summoner's Egg good. Oh god, Suchi. I kill Suchi. I get 2 treasure tokens and have 6 mana. I guess? Like, it's so bad. Let me reread this. Whenever a creature dies, if another creature is on the battlefield, return the first card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Does Lifeline still have to be in play? Even if Lifeline leaves the battlefield. Okay, cool. But I wouldn't be able to kill Lifeline unless I had something else or a way to untap my creature. So you get Clone Shell. Oh, you get this card. Room Grinder. Huh. Scuttling Doom Engine. I mean, you don't purposely want to kill Wormcoil, but these 3. here. Oh, this thing. He is black, so I guess let's read this. Whenever a creature you control dies, put it on the bottom of its owner's library. Well, I literally don't want to do that. Pay 2 life, return target creature from your graveyard to the battlefield. So I have to kill Cauldron of Eternity sometimes? I guess I have the option to kill it sometimes. Oh god. Like, there is clearly a value proposition to this card, which makes me want to play a bunch of shittier old cards that I have stopped playing but are suddenly good again. Oh man, that what a world. Like, I can't believe something is here that makes Summoner's Egg good now. Like, I could finally play Summoner's Egg consistently and make it good. I could finally play Su-Chi consistently and make it good. That's crazy. And it's time to stop. Stop. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I need to go to bed. So I appreciate you sticking around. And again, I think for Treasure Keeper, I will take the mystery box. It's been a fun night, and we're not even done with the set yet. Hopefully I'm not too tired tomorrow. I will keep up with the set and probably finish it because we're near the end. I just got off on a tangent because this thing is, it draws you cards, and in a really weird, awkward way, and gets you graveyard interaction in a really weird, awkward way. It's not quite powerful, but it's there, and it has haste, and I want to play it. Like, oh man, huh. Anyway, again, thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. You have a good night. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.